So now you've had some time to do some brainstorming about Judy's situation. She's got some challenges and some opportunities. Marlene and I are going to talk about what some of those might look like. These might be similar to the ideas you've thought of, or there might be different ones. So Marlene, Judy's got a lot going on. She's a single parent, but right now it sounds like she's living with her granddaughter.
Right.
It sounds like she's probably the caregiver for her granddaughter, or at least that's what we can assume from
Right.
this situation. It sounds like her banking situation is not ideal. It sounds like she's in overdraft a lot, which probably means she's paying a lot of fees.
Well, and she's a single parent as well, right? So that, having to raise, assuming, her grandchild, it sounds like she may have some challenges accessing childcare that's affordable as well as transportation. So that may be posing some barriers for her.
Yes. It definitely sounds like she has different costs that are hard.
Mm-hmm.
The childcare, the transportation. Maybe that's associated with her banking situation as well. Maybe her bank situation is just the one that's closest and it's not meeting her needs, but it's the one that's most nearby.
Right. And remember, she also was looking to save for her granddaughter's education,
Yes.
which is really great, but that's also another financial situation that she would have to address.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of opportunities are there?
One thing that stands out for me is I'd like to know if she's up to date on her tax filing, because if she's getting her taxes filed, there's benefits she can access. The Canada Child Benefit, the GST, HST credit, these would give her a real boost to her household income.
That would be helpful.
What else comes to mind for you?
Well, it sounds like she may be in the wrong banking product given that she's in overdraft. So it may be advisable for her to go into her branch, review the different products that are available, and find something that's better suited for her day-to-day needs.
I agree. And if she has access to good banking services, that's an opportunity to apply for an RESP for her granddaughter. And maybe then she could get the Canada Learning Bond, which would be free education savings. We know that she wants to save for her granddaughter's education, so that would be a real bonus for her.
But it's important that she applies for the SIN number first because that's her situation, that her granddaughter doesn't have that yet. So that's a first step before she can actually register for the RESP.
Absolutely. Both her and her granddaughter need to have social insurance numbers.
Right. Anything else?
Well, it sounds like some community support could be helpful overall, because she needs help with childcare and transportation. Maybe she could work out something to do with ride sharing or childcare support. Maybe she could do some exchange in the community.
Right. And the other thing that came to mind for me is that because she's 55, this might be a good time to start thinking about retirement. And living on a low income may pose its own challenges. So maybe when she gets that support that you were talking about in the community, she can bring that up as something to review together.
Yes. And if she's tax filing, then the OAS and GIS will be there as benefits for her when she turns 65.
Definitely.
So Judy has some opportunities.
Agreed. Now that we've reviewed Judy's situation, feel free to pick another person and do the activity again, or you can continue on with the rest of Module 2.